Hi guys, my name's Dan Lawrence, a strength and conditioning coach working in elite sport, and today I'm going to talk to you about the champion's mindset. We've heard it before, how the mind governs the body. Well, that's something I truly believe in. You are capable of absolutely anything, providing you get your mind right. That said, we need more of a strategy in place than just saying, I'll get your head right. So what we tend to do is set a goal. Set that goal, a realistic goal, reverse engineer the process, and be all in on reaching that target. We say be like a racehorse. Racehorses have blinkers on for a reason, because all they care about is the end outcome, the finishing line. They don't care about what's going on left to right, what all their friends are doing. They've got their goal and they're all in on reaching that target. So talking about the champion's mindset, champions do it every day of the week. My business is called Perform365, 365 days in a year. We want to execute and perform in some capacity and win every single day. So that means all well and good, you can do it on the good days when the sun's out. What about when it's raining? What about times now when we're confined to our homes? Do you have that champion's mindset? That's something I want you to ask yourself. Are you executing on each and every day? And this leads me nicely into something I've got behind me here. Hopefully you can see that, is your daily non-negotiables. I'm going to talk you through mine. They don't have to be the same as mine, but setting some basic targets on a day-to-day basis can get you up out of bed with real purpose and desire to achieve. So some of mine, starting with number 1, 10 minutes mobility work in the morning. I get up, I do some breath work. Sounds very sad, I'm sure, but it's something that's personally very important to me. And then I do some movement work, and that gets me both physically but also mentally primed to win the day. Number 2, quite an arbitrary measure, but 10,000 steps a day. I've got my Apple Watch, I check my steps, and I make sure the minimum amount of steps I hit is 10,000, so I can increase what we call NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and basically just move more so I expend more energy and feel great throughout the day. Number 3, non-negotiable, training in some capacity. I have my set training program and I know what I've got to do on each and every day to execute on that. Number 4, mapping out my nutrition. That obviously feeds hand in glove in terms of training and nutrition strategy. Something that I do, I do track my food. I'm not saying you have to do that by any stretch, but it's something that works pretty well for me to make sure I reach my targets. And finally, number 5, no Netflix or TV before 7 p.m. And don't worry, I'm not telling you to do that, especially through this time. Enjoy yourself. But for me personally, working on a few business opportunities and talking to my athletes, I say I cannot watch TV before 7 p.m. otherwise my head is all over the place. So there's my 5 non-negotiables that lead in nicely to building a champion's mindset. Thank you for listening today, and I hope you saw some value in this. Stay safe and let's be a champion.